Yo, what's up with y'all? Hope y'all having a good day. Today we gonna react to TikToker hits her son with a what the fuck? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hitting your son with a bat isn't type crazy, but your son sneaking a grown man into the house is even type crazier. Bro, what be going on with these people in TikTok? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. TikTok really did a number on the community.
Fitting how my last
They really did a number on the
was me
community.
criticizing a streamer for setting up his friend to be berated in the pursuit of content. And now this video.
That's grimy as shit, bro. What the fuck do niggas be on these days? And I believe whatever she did, I don't know, bro. I don't like the look in her eyes, bro.
Is me once again
She looks
criticizing
evil.
someone who is placing
like there's nothing behind those eyes type shit
on their list of priorities. And I'm gonna go get a drink, bro. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's way better. But honestly, that's kind of what the internet has been turned into in recent times. People pursuing a career in content creation, even at the expense of others. And in this case, this woman did this at the expense of her son. Not only that, but there just had to be a trace of homophobia, and I'm tired of that. Like homophobia in the Grand 2-5, we still doing that, especially as
yo, I be trying to tell niggas, yo, being homophobic, transphobic, racist, like, if you tell me that you hate a whole bunch of people off of what they choose to do or what they can't help but be, that just lets me know that you're low IQ and that you shouldn't exist in America, because America is dead the most accepting country, I think, of bullshit. Like we do so much dumb shit all the time that we should be the most tolerant country around, but niggas still homophobic and all this other shit. Like, y'all niggas are so lame. Like, y'all should take that shit back to like 1945, bro. It's 2025 game.
As a black kid, like, I've seen my fair share of homophobia. I've done things that have pushed the boundaries, whatever. Niggas have called me gay for painting my nails, but if we being honest, you gotta be a little zesty to
Gay? Nah, painting your nails is not gay. I let my homegirl paint my nail, my pinky, all the most of the time if she asks me. It's just not for me. Like, I really don't really care about that shit. But if she asks to paint my nail, I'll be like, all right, cool. Cause nothing's wrong with being gay. I feel like that's what black families need to understand. Like, I got a gay homeboy back home in the motherland. Like, nothing wrong with him. He'd be like, yo, let's go on a date, guys. And it'd be like 5 of us. I'd be like, all right, cool, we out. Nothing's wrong with that, bro. You can't hate somebody actively for being them. That's drawn.
Flag it. But it's annoying. I'm not gonna lie. We definitely need to have a conversation about black people being more worried about their child's preferences than the abusers and bad people they raise. But I'm gonna quit yapping. You already know I'm the hood Socrates. And let's start. Comment for the algorithm. So the person we are talking about today goes by the name of Candy Cream on TikTok, and she is a semi-single mom according to her words, because she and her son's father are co-parenting. On her page, she makes content and it's relatively normal. That was until she posted the footage of her attacking a person that her son snuck into her house. And I'm going to be honest, the situation is very weird because there are 3 points of contention, maybe 4. The age of the person her son snuck in, the potential homophobia at play, and the fact this woman decided to post this all for the world to see. And the 4th one being there was no police contact.
It really depends on how old the boy is. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like if your son like 14, 18, not 18, if your boy 14, 15, 16, and the nigga like 18 to 20, I hit that nigga again with the bet. You feel me? Nah, she hit her son, so nah, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, you're drawn. If you didn't hit the nigga that was breaking into your, not breaking in, but if you didn't hit the nigga that was uninvited to your house, you're drawn.
Also, all of the videos have been deleted, but I obviously downloaded everything. Plus, on Twitter, there were re-uploads, so it's not gone. But first, let's just take a look at some of the footage we have.
That can't be her natural eye color.
Wow, that shit fault. Who just left up out of my motherfucking house?
Nobody's in there.
Who just left up out of here?
Nobody's in there.
Get your motherfucking.
I'm sorry.
Get out! Get your.
Did she just hit that nigga with a metal bat? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like we have too much respect and love for people who don't respect and love us back. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Anybody hit me with a metal bat and I can still move, the next thing you gonna see is a hawk punch to your esophagus, gang. I'm right at your neck. Now you can't breathe. Now you gasping for air. Now I'm gonna kick the shit out your ribs just to fuck you up a little bit more. Like, yo, hitting me with a metal bat, you wicked. Yo, you're wicked. You evil bastard. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know as soon as he turned 21, he gonna up pipe on anybody, bro. He ain't playing with that shit no more.
So you can hear the man her son brought in saying, "I'm sorry," and she chases him out as she hits him with the bat. And there's just so much to unpack here. Number one, she claims that this is a grown man, and honestly, I'm not too sure. I don't know if this guy is as grown as she's making him out to be. She's never supplied any proof of his age. She's never given us a number to his age. All we know is that he's grown. Clearly, the connotation is that he's significantly older than her 17-year-old son, but I will say her reaction makes sense because she's a woman home alone with her child. And
I'm about to say facts.
As grown as she says, I understand the fears and
That's
why she
scary
hit
as
him
shit.
with the bat. That's protecting herself and her home. And being that he was snuck in, he wasn't even formally invited. So under castle law, technically she can do that. She also shows this footage of him outside their crib as proof that he's grown. But am I tripping, or does he not look that grown? I'm 6'4", and people tend to mistake me for being older because I got...
How you sneak into an apartment? It's only one way in, one way out. What the fuck? Your door that quiet? Cause I know my door be loud as shit. Damn.
Facial hair and I'm tall. That doesn't mean I'm just this grown-ass man. I'm still a teenager. The reason I'm down her words and I'm still skeptical is because I felt like her reaction is stemming from homophobia. Because right after she chases this man out, she does this to her son, and listen to what she says.
You playing? You playing? You still doing that tight shit? Why that nigga in here? Why that nigga in here? Why that nigga in here? Why?
She says you're still doing that gay shit. So to me, it seems like the problem was less the fact it was an intruder and more of the fact her son snuck a boy in. There's also
I think it was both. But the homophobia is kind of drawn like, yo, mom, relax, man. It's 2025, nigga. You too grown for that.
also the implications that there has been prior conversations about his sexuality, because why is she saying you're still doing it? So to me, it just comes across as,
why are you still gay? Why are you still like this? I don't know, nigga. Like, what the fuck? Like, what type of stupid shit? Why are you still black? Why are you still black? Like, that's how she sounds, my nigga.
more homophobic.
You can't just turn off the gayness.
Grown man card as a shield against her clear homophobia. Because if you got a gay child, why are you speaking to them like that? I feel like that's laced with a lot of hate. And if you speaking to your child like that, no shit, he's gonna be sneaking around. Especially if your first instinct is to hit him with a weapon when you see things you don't like. And then once again, there's the issue of the police. They were not involved, so it just feels like some weird content that's been posted.
Yo, I wonder if parents who abuse their kids are ever scared that, like, when they go to sleep, the kid just gonna really take that chance and really up shit on them. You feel me? Like how do you feel okay to sleep in your bed at night after knowing you just beat your kid with a metal bat? Like, he's not gonna get no get back or something. Like, you're real brave for that. You understand that? Like, that's real bravery right there, again.
Because if she is truly
she a
that
brave
scared,
soul.
why have the cops not been alerted? Why is this on TikTok and why are we seeing it? But let's go and look at her 3 responses. The first 2 have since been deleted, but as I've been saying, I downloaded them.
I'm gonna just say this for the people that are saying I could go to jail, I could be arrested. Oh, why you beat him with a bat? What is you talking about? Ain't nobody coming in here unannounced, okay? Ain't nobody coming in here. I don't give a fuck how old you are. You're not coming.
Yo, I really don't trust people with these type of eyes, bro. I don't know what it is. Same shit with the Mizkif joint, bro. Like, I be seeing a lot of people with like piercing eyes with no kindness behind them, bro. I don't. Is that what I'm seeing? Like the absence of kindness. Like, shit just looks soulless, gang.
Been up in here.
I don't know.
And he's still in fucking school.
And I'm not gonna lie, bro, this woman has a habit of just kind of rambling and not really addressing any of the criticism head on. Like, it's really bad yapping. I understand attacking an intruder or what you presume to be one as a woman living alone with your child, but people were criticizing you, Candy Cream, because you hit your son with a bat and you have no proof that that man is grown. You have not given us an age, and what we have to go on is you hitting someone saying I'm sorry as he leaves, and then you hitting your son after saying you're still doing that gay shit. It just makes it too hard to trust your words. Now the second video is weird because the way she's talking in the video, it seems like she's trying to explain the origins of his gayness. That sounds crazy, I know, but let me just play a little bit for you.
He always goes with his dad, like I said in the previous video, holidays, every other weekend, and during the summer months. Did not start with me, okay? It did not start with me. It did not start in my home. It started over the summer, back between the age of 12 and 14. Boom.
Where he discovered that he was gay? What's the issue? What are you talking? Like, yo, I see why it's really co-parenting. You can't be trusted with a kid 24/7, bro. What the fuck?
I get a text message while I'm at work from one of his summer friends in Dad's neighborhood, okay? So I call Dad and I tell him, your son friend from your neighborhood, you know, your neighbors, their son texted me, and then he sent some pictures of our son. And we need to talk to his parents.
I ain't gonna lie, you're drawn for sending your son's pics to his parents. I ain't gonna lie. Is that how gay niggas be getting down now? That's what we doing? If a nigga break your heart or something? You first of all, how does he have your number? Let's talk about that. Like where in the timeline did he get your number to send you pictures? I don't know, man. Something not right.
I know these clips are very chopped up, but just bear with me because it's literally 4 minutes of her yapping. I can't stress it enough. She is rambling badly, bro. And she doesn't even address the fact she was hitting her son with a bat. But I think the implications are clear here. She's saying that his boy crush started with her son's father. Now, I don't have screenshots, but my theory is that the relationship between her and the father is strained because in the comment section of one of these deleted videos, she was talking about how her son's father was too busy with his new wife. So take that for what you will. And if what I'm saying is right, and this video is her explaining the origins of her son's gayness, she is trying to put that on her dad. Is that not negative connotation? She's trying to make it seem like the reason her son's gay is because he was with his dad, or that it started with his dad, and she's saying that in a negative way. And then recently, she posted one final TikTok, and honestly, I'm gonna save you guys a lot of time. She kind of just reiterates the same things throughout the video. She loves her son, and that she stands on what she had to say.
I am a private person. Always have been, right? Unless you just really know me. And for the people that know me, that live in my city, that don't with me, don't talk to me, I don't hang with you, I don't with you, why you on my page? Why you on my page? Being nosy. Like, tend to your own motherfucking business.
I feel like you only get this hyper and mad when you know you wrong, nigga. You drawn, bro. Why'd you hit the nigga with a bat? Like, you saying all that other shit. Except for why'd you just hit your son with a metal bat? Like, I used to get beat with a lot of shit. I'm not gonna lie with you. I only allowed that shit because it wasn't nothing drawn. Like, if my mom would have backed out a spiked bat, she getting clobbered, son. My mom would have backed out a metal bat, she getting clobbered. Yo, if Dukes would have backed out a brick, I'm not gonna lie with you. Shit, GG's, my nigga, that shit over. It's levels to shit where it's acceptable, and you actually still love your son. I feel like you just don't love your kid, bro, because he's gay. Like at first I was on the fence about the whole homophobic shit. Like, alright, she's just mad because a nigga broke into her crib, whatever. But now it's kind of like, alright, you might just be homophobic, gang.
Okay, so Miss Candy Cream, let me tell you something. You put this out here. I'm not saying people should be.
Yo, no bullshit, nigga. We didn't ask for the video. What the fuck? You said, oh yeah, look at me. You said, look at me and how I beat grown ass niggas with this bat. That's what you wanted to show. We didn't ask you for that shit. We could have went without it.
Spamming your DMs or sending hate towards you, but you posted all that stuff. You can't say you're private when you publicize your son's business for a TikTok, and you can't hide your hands after you threw these stones. Do I think you intended to hit people? Probably not. But you did hit your son, and so the backlash was inevitable. If you didn't want people to critique your parenting skills, you should have never posted it.
If it was a girl, it would have been like that. I would have broke her face too. I don't give a. You're not gonna come in here and be in my child room either. Before you get pregnant, dumb hoe. You're not gonna do it.
Yeah, you just need therapy. Something's wrong with you, gangster. I'm not gonna lie. I'm telling you, bro. The eyes, Chico. The eyes never lie, Chico. The eyes look empty. Nobody home, Chico.
You're not gonna do it.
That's pretty alarming. Obviously, I can't tell her what to do in her crib, but dog, that's just crazy to say. And I know I'm not a parent, but you can't just say stuff like that on the internet and not expect a reaction. And despite you saying it would have been the same thing if it was a girl, the language you use with your son and the violence you inflicted unto him makes me question otherwise, but that's merely my opinion. So with that being said, what I think is that this woman should just chill off social media, maybe do some introspection, maybe not hit her son with a bat, and maybe don't.
I think everybody needs to chill off of social media. I feel like everybody gets so consumed in it, they forgot real life exists. And like, that's why everybody's saying, the lonely male pandemic, bro. Oh, nobody can find a good husband. Black men don't like black women no more, and vice versa. Like, it's like niggas maybe making shit up on the internet, and be like, it's happening in real life too. How the fuck would you know if you don't go outside, dumbass nigga? What the fuck is you talking about? Like, get the fuck out of my face with this dumb shit. You feel me? Parasocial ass lame niggas, bro. Go the fuck outside, nigga. And her, she really need to go to therapy again, cause hitting you some with a metal bat is not normal. You need to go find a soul, cause your eyes telling me that shit empty, gang. Like, whatever you got in your heart, it don't exist. Looking like a demon. But that's it for me, y'all, today. That's my thoughts. Sub up. We try to hit 100 by the end of this year. That's a good goal for me, I think. You feel me? Type shit. Leave y'all thoughts in the comments below. Was she drawn? Is she trifling? I feel like we should all agree that she drawn and trifling. If y'all disagree with that, I can't lie with you. I'm gonna look at y'all niggas crazy, son. I'm gonna look at y'all niggas wild. Like, yo, damn, shorty just beat her son with a metal bat. Her only begotten son type shit. And niggas told me she in the right. Nah, I can't fuck with that, son. I can't fuck with that. Matter of fact, if you don't agree with me, don't even comment, bro, because you gonna get me tight. Talking about some, yeah, her son deserved that shit. Nah, don't even do that, bro. That shit gonna fry me. I ain't gonna lie. But alright though, peace, y'all. Have a great one. Salam.